This messy hair myself, right? Let's make something with that. I don't know what I can make it. Guys, so yeah, welcome to our live stream. Let it be like this. Welcome to our live stream. Always good to see you guys here. As always, we are keep talking about the imoo product. This is the Z7 and Z1 smartwatches, guys. If you have any question, if you have any issue, just can let us know here in the comment section. We'll help you to find out what exactly you want to know, okay? And as always, we are talking about the, as I said, the Z7 and Z1 product, and today is Easter coming, right? So that's why, guys, today we're gonna have some discount for you, some coupons that you can get the smartwatches with discount close to the Easter, right? So feel free, let us know what you think about this, and yeah, always feel free and welcome to your question. So what are these smartwatches, why they designed, what the idea behind of them, all of those I'm gonna tell you right here, right now in our live stream. So the first, this is the child smartwatches, the smartwatches for the kids from 4 to 12, 14 years old, that your child will be able to wear these smartwatches, to have these smartwatches every day. Like the child can wear these smartwatches, will have the quick access to you as parents, right? Because the smartwatch is always on the wrist, and this quick access is kind of impossible to miss the call from the smartwatches, because the smartwatches has the vibration mode that it will be vibrate on the wrist, and it's kind of impossible, as I said, to lose this kind of ring, right? This kind of call. Quick access to the smartwatches, connection like during video call, via video call, phone call, regular phone call, and more cool feature that will be available for you as a parents to track from your kid. So there is like three main ideas behind of this smartwatches. The first main idea is that your child will be connected with you. This is imoo watch phone. Okay, we changed the green screen. So this is the imoo watch phone, right? So you can video call, phone call, see the kid's location, and more cool features. The first idea. The second idea that your kid will be higher probability more active than somebody else, because with these smartwatches, your child will be unavailable to download apps such as TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, or any other gaming apps. It's unavailable for them, so that means the kid will not be able to spend a lot of time in those apps, like waste time, right? Instead of this, we have like more apps that pushing kids being more active. So there's like a little bit motivation for the kid to be more active. We have like AI avatar that your kid can dress up some clothes, and with those clothes your kid can gain the points, because we have a level app that your kid can rise up the level and compete with other friends, for example. And at the same time, AI avatar will have, like, for example, you can wear the sneakers just for one exercise, and that exercise will give you double points of this. So there is also like interesting stuff to kids to have to be more active. So that's it. The second idea. And the third idea, you as a parents, you will be able to track a lot of child data from your smartwatches. There's really a lot of information will be available for you, such as real-time location tracking, up to 14 days location tracking, the bound members that you will be able to give permission to other people who will able also see exact information of your kid. So then we're having the watch contact, like reject unknown numbers, that you will be able to protect your kid from unknown calling numbers. Health, you can see the DPM, heart rate, body temperature, blood oxygen, mood of your kid. Then we're having the class mode. You can set the class mode and child will be unavailable to use smartwatch. Schedule power on off. You can set up the smartwatches will be automatically turn off and then turn on, for example, during the night, right? Your child will be unavailable to switch off the smartwatches without your permission, and more cool feature will be available for you. So if you will stay tuned with us, I'm gonna tell you all exact the feature, what it will be available for you as a parent to use to track, and those people who bound and has the permission of it. So I hope this is quick introduction of the smartwatches you understood. Now let's go to you as a parent and what kind of benefits you're gonna have. But before that, I wanna say, like, as you know, the kids is too much into devices that even 2 years old the kids, they knew how to use the smartphone. Maybe older people, like 8 years old people, they doesn't know how to use smartphones, right? But young kids, they already knew. So that's why we would like to see the kids being more active, and that's what the imoo trying to do. That's give the communication bridge between parents and kids much more easily, because it's on the wrist, it's phone, it's watch phone, right? So you will be connected with your kids, because parents, when the kids growing up and when kids going outside to make own life, playing alone, all of those, the parents starting to see maybe we can give the kid a smartphone. And I can understand you, because you want to be connected with your kid and you want to always have a quick access to your kid, ask where are you, what are you doing, right? So the phone is kind of, in your opinion, is the best solution for this. But here we have the smartwatches, that it's also good for the kids. If the kid will have such a device as a first device for themselves, they will be happy for sure. And with this device, as I said, the kid will be unavailable to waste the time in the app, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, during outgoing time. During outgoing time, your child will be high probability, your kid will be active and have a lot of fun during outgoing time. Okay, maybe at home the kid can play with tablet or like iPad, something like this, some games or watching some videos. But during outgoing time, we wish the kid could be active. So, and then the benefits for you as a parent, of course, that you will be able to track a lot of kids' data from the smartwatches. Even the latest one product like iPhone, something like 16 Pro Max, for example, will not give you such information. Then simple, this device can give it to you as a parent. So let's go on to you parents and what you're gonna have. Here we have the imoo app. As you can see, you can download it from Google Play or Apple Store, and it will be available for you for free. So you just need to buy smartwatches, that's all. No any other purchases, no any other subscriptions, just buying the smartwatches, and that's all. You will go open the imoo app, and what you will see, you will need first bound to the smartwatches. You will open the imoo app, you will open the bin code here when you turn off the smartwatches. Every smartwatches, they have a bin code. Bin code, as you can see. So, and by scanning this bin code, you will be able to, can Z6 swim? Z6, yes, you can swim with the Z6 TH449. You can swim with this Z6, is no problem. Yeah, so yes, feel free to swim with them and track the information of your kids. Z6 is waterproof smartwatches. Yeah, like Z7, they are waterproof smartwatches. Z1 also waterproof smartwatches, but you cannot swim with that actually. If your child playing with the water is okay, but swim no. With Z6 you can swim. With Z7 you also can swim. So yeah. So you will download the app, and then what you're gonna see? You're gonna see that you will bin to the smartwatches. As I show you here, we have a bin code that everybody else can actually try to bin to the smartwatch. The first person who will bound to the smartwatches, that person will be automatically become an admin. And the admin is like God and boss of the smartwatches. Admin, the main feature of the admin is that if somebody else will try to bin to the child smartwatches, firstly, they will send the bin request to the admin. Then admin will decide to approve or deny this bin request, or if the admin will approve, what kind of permission give to this person. So later on, we're gonna go to the bound members, and I'm gonna show you how exactly it works and how exactly it looks like, that you will understand. So for now, after we bound to the smartwatches, we will see something like this. Something like this, we can see chat, location, quick dial, notification, and more. Let's talk one by one about those features. Chat. What is chat? Chat is like regular chatting app that you will be able to chat with your kid. If you have a few smartwatches, you will be able to chat with a few smartwatches. For example, as you can see here, we have the ice blue and the kid and water pink. All of those is 3 different smartwatches. So we can chat with them in one group. We can chat with them in one columns, right? We can create a group of them. We can create a family groups, whatever we want to, we can make here. We can send pictures, videos, voice message, regular message, calls here we can make here. So it's like regular chatting app. There's nothing much to talk about it. And then let's go to the quick dial. As you can see here in the wrong button. In the middle we have a quick dial, and you can see here the video call and make a call, a phone call, right? So here we have 3 kids, and we can choose what exact kid we want to call. So let's, for example, call to one of this kid, okay? We're calling to one of the smartwatches, and there is 2 ways how we can answer the call. So first one, we can just press the green button, or we can do like this. We can just simply lift up the smartwatches. If we will lift up the smartwatches will be automatically answered to the call, right? Sorry, let me make this. Yeah, will be automatically answered to the call. I look like Hitler, yeah? Wait, guys. What the hell is my... Okay, whatever. So you will be automatically answered to the call. Oops, wrong way. You will be automatically answered to the call. And there is a cool feature that will be available for you during the video call. You can see your kid face, and at the same time you will be able to see the child location. So the 2 features will be available for you in one screen. The call, right? The video call, you can see your kid, and you will be able to see the real-time location of your child. And as soon as your kid lift up the smartwatches, here as you can see we have 2 cameras. This is front camera and this is rear camera. Front camera is 2 megapixel, rear camera is 5 megapixel. As soon as your child lifted the smartwatches, you will be able to swap the camera by pressing this button from front to rear camera. And now you're able to see the video from rear camera, and your child can share with you some moments, or the kid, for example, want to show you the surroundings around, or you want to see the surroundings around of your kid, where your kid is, what your kid is doing. So that's why it will be easy for kid to share with you this information. For example, the kid found something and want to share with you, right? And it's always good and quick access, because if we have it on the roof, it's much more easily for us to show the surrounding. By this way, if we had, like, for example, lifted the smartwatches, right? If we had the smartwatches just like this, so the kid has to do something like this to show you, or upside down, it's not comfortable, right? So this is actually better for you. This is a quick access, as you can see, front camera, right? And the location tracking. Quick access to the camera. Okay, let's cancel it because double voice. So the kid also always on the wrist, right? Smartwatch is on the wrist. This is the selfie, good to make. There's some picture of some surroundings, videos. All of those will be available for a kid to do with the Z7 smartwatches. So that's about the phone call. Now we're moving to the location tracking. And what we can see here in the location tracking, that the real-time location tracking, 2 minutes ago, we can update anytime. Also, we can zoom out. It's actually like a map, right? That we can see what exact place is the kid. And for example, if you have 2 kids, and they are located in different spots, you can simply just, swap. Wait, guys, I need to think to turn on the VPN here. Yeah, because the maps, they work with the Google map, and we are in China, so that's why. So as you can see, for example, the 2 kids located in different places, right? So we can simply swap left to right to track where exact child is, and it will be jumped automatically from one to the next place, as you can see. We can zoom out to see the exact location of the kid, and yeah, we can update anytime we want to. And here, updating, and we will get update. Can you use at Taiwan? We TTH449. Wait for a while. We gonna let us ask to be sure, okay? And then we update to you if you're still here. We're gonna ask in 2 minutes. In 1 minute, we're gonna get the answer, and I will tell you exactly if you can use in Taiwan or not. So, and here is the real-time location of the of the smartwatches. And for example, also the nice and cool feature of this is the historical tracking, that you can go to the historical tracking and see the historical track of your kid. Last 14 days will be available for you to track. So for example, let's take a look the day, like 08, no data. 04, no data. 01, okay, we have some data right here. So what we can do, we can see exact starting point, as you can see the name of the roads, and exact ending point. And by swapping this button, we can just see the exact kid went way and exact time. For example, at 11:26, my child been at this place. We can zoom in to see the location much more precision, right? We can see at 11:26, my kid being nearby the chanting garden, right? Here. So we can understand exact place. Even like 14 days ago, I can see exact place of my kid been to at exact time. And what else? We can see here. We can see we can see two different colors. The way we already passed, it's dark blue. The way we didn't pass yet, it's light blue. So by this way, for example, here maybe you can see much closer, or maybe we can compare it like this. So wait, let me do like this. Okay, maybe you will see better it, right? I'm not quite sure if you can see, but I can see clearly. The way we already passed is dark blue. The way we didn't pass yet is light blue. So by this way, even if your kid is walking around one area, make a lot of zigzags like this, so walking all around, you will still able to see step by step of your kid. So for example, let me zoom in more, and we can see little steps of your kid. As you can see, we can swap it left or right to track the kid's step. And yeah, guys, it's all will be available for you to track right here. As you can see, we can see steps by step of the kid. So it's nice because how to call a child, how to call to the kid. Let me just show you. For example, we have the smartwatches here. Let me go and turn on the reject unknown calls. So I will show you on my example. Wait. Yeah, this I will call, because we have the unknown phone number protection, so the unknown phone number cannot call. Now I'm turning off this feature, and now unknown phone number can call. I'm taking my smartphone and I will call to the kid. So for example, the recent, we're calling and we're receiving the phone call. As you can see, I will answer it. This is the phone call, regular phone call. Hello, can you hear me? Yeah. So that's working, right? So that's a video call. Oh, that's regular phone call with a SIM card by the phone number. Now we're gonna do the video call with the smartwatches. As you can see, we can make a call and we can make a video call. So I will make a video call to the smartwatches, and the kid receiving the video call. Let me answer, and I'm answering to the video call. And as you can see, you're able to see myself, and you're able to see the real-time location of the kid from the video call. So there's two things available for you in video call: the kid's face and the real-time location of your child. This is about the Z1 smartwatches. But if we will call to Z7 smartwatches, for example, let me show you here. This is the Z7 smartwatches. If we'll call to them, we're receiving the call. I will answer to the call by, for example, lifting up the smartwatches. Yeah, guys, we have a discount today. So go to our website because there is Easter coming, so we have a discount for you. So now, as you can see, we are able to, at the same time, you can see myself and location of the kid, right? By pressing this button, okay, let me swap the smartwatches first. So by pressing, okay, as you can see the real-time location of your kid, and by pressing this button, we will be able to swap the camera from front to rear. So you no need to even tell your kid, please swap the camera. You can do it by yourself from the smartwatches or from the smartphone. So wait, there's connection, something wrong. So yeah, actually it is, as you can see me right now. And swap back, and you can see the front camera right now. Also, when I add this contact, I don't want to anymore cannot. Well, what do you mean? I could not quite understand your message. When I also when I add a contact and I don't want to anymore, maybe anyone anymore. You don't want to add a contact, and I don't want to anymore. I cannot delegate from the watch. So, like, there is, if you added the contact, you mean the contact number, right? So you adding the contact number here in the smartwatches, you as a parents, you can add for your child here, for example, we can add the contact, and for example, then you can go and delay this contact, and that's all. The contact will be unavailable to call your child's smartwatches. So if you want to talk about the reject unknown numbers, how it works, so we can tell you, I can tell you, sorry, I mean, the contact from the watch, let me check. I'm not quite sure, I didn't try it. I'm not quite sure if you can delete it. So, for example, this contact, pin to top, no, cancel. You actually cannot delete it from the smartwatches, but you can delete it from the phone, you know. Let me do like this. Let me try to add the contact number to the, I will turn on, I will add my phone number. Okay, I got it. I got you. Add contact, name, confirm, save. Okay, I just add the number, my own number to this phone, to this smartwatches. We have the phone number, and yeah, I cannot delete the contact number from the smartwatches actually. You can just delete the contact number from the smartphone, so the parents can help you to do this, because because the kid by the mistake can delete some of the parents, for example, phone number, and then the parents will be unavailable to call to the kid because it will be work reject unknown calls. So that's the way. Yeah, so the kid cannot delete the contact from the watch. So all the power to the smartwatch, all to the parents. The parents can do this, and the child cannot delete it. So that's about it, guys. We just solved the location tracking, right? As you can see, you will be able to track the location of your child, and last 14 days of historical tracking of your child. Guys, discount, how much discount? Sure. Guys, we have a discount from today because there is Easter coming, so you can go to our website. I'm not quite sure what kind of discount right now, probably 15% or something like this. You can go to our website and check the discount, okay, for you. And don't forget that there is 15 days of free return with no reason. So that means if you bought the smartwatches, something you don't like, you can simply ship it back to us. We'll fully refund your money with no question, with no issues, up to 15 days. So you will have 15 days, guys. Just be careful with the smartwatches to not break them, okay? So, yes, and the location tracking, this is the real-time location tracking, and we have the historical tracking, right? So we open here and we will see last 14 days is good and nice because, for example, you cannot every time check your kid location, right? And maybe you're busy, you're having your own life, but by the end of the day, you can see what exact place your kid been to, and TH449. We think that it's kind of unavailable will be to use the smartwatches in Thailand. Sorry about this, but it is what it is, you know. Okay, and what do we have? Like, you will be not like you're busy, you're having the your own life, and like you cannot often check your kid location, but by the end of the day you can see exact location of your child, where your kid been to. Maybe there is some dangerous zone in your city that you would not like your child go to, and you can tell your kid maybe next time do not go to this place because I think there's like could be danger or something like this. The kids often go to the summer camps, the kids going to the school and way back, the kids going to the kids going to whatever, to park play, right, with grandparents, maybe forest, and you still, even to the forest where is no path, where is no road, you still will be able to see the location of your child because the GPS will still working, right? The location, the satellite tracking. So now, guys, we're moving on to the more feature, and here is one of the main features that will be available for us. And first, let me talk about the bound members. And we can see the admin and we can see the bound members. So who is the admin? Admin is the first person who bound to the smartwatches, and that person will be automatically become an admin. And the admin has the whole power of the smartwatches, and the main power of the admin that if somebody else, thank you, you're welcome, you're welcome, 449. Sorry for like this, but I cannot see your name. Yeah. What did we talk about? Yeah, the admin. The main feature of the admin, that means that if somebody else will try to bin to the kids' smartwatches, they first will send bin requests to the admin. So for example, you are the mother and you are the admin of the smartwatches. And even if the father will scan the bin code, first he will send the bin request to the admin as a mother. And then mother will decide approve or deny this bin request and what kind of permission to give to father, for example, right? So let's take a look. In my case, so Alan is an admin and grandpa is me. As you can see here, me is grandpa. So let's take a look what permission I own. I have the basic permission, which give me chat, as you can see, call and view location. And I have the watch management permission, which give me manage the watch features such as class mode, app management, and data monitoring. And admin only permission is not owned. So what does it mean? That means that I actually can change all the same settings that are available for the admin. I can track, change, receive all the same information that are available for the admin, but one feature is unavailable for me. This is the bin request. So I cannot give to other people permission to bin to the smartwatches. That's always will goes to the admin. And even here, as you can see, I'm not the admin of the smartwatches, but I can add bound member. So, and if somebody else will scan this bin code, for example, like me, I'm gonna go and scan this bin code from my smartphone, my own smartphone, right, guys? So as you can see, we're starting like this. Wait, let me brighten this a little bit down. We're starting like this, bin watch, and I can scan the bin code. I will scan the bin code from the smartwatches. Let's see what the number by the end of the phone numbers. So I'm scanning. As you can see, we're scanning now the smartwatches, and we can see the end of the number is 631, right? So right now I'm gonna go and scan this smartphone because this is not admin of the smartwatches, right? This smartphone is not admin. I'm just a bound member of the smartwatches. Let me scan this. And what we're gonna see, I'm scanning, as you can see, and what we're gonna see, we're gonna send the bin request to who? To the same phone number, 631, right? So the bin request will always go to the admin, and the admin could be just one person. Admin can pass his permission to other people, that pass the admin permission to other person, right? But still, the admin will be just one person. You can change the assistant of the smartwatches, right? So, but the admin can be just one person. And the bound members, it's kind of cool because, for example, there's 4 family members of you, right? There is the kid, the older kid, the father and mother. So for example, mother is an admin, and the mother can give to the whole family members, like older kid and father, permission as I own, for example. And that means that everybody else will able to receive exact information as a mother able. So there is notification. You can see maybe there will be notification that your kid BPM is too high. So not just the admin will see this exact information, but all the family members, older kid and father will also receive this information. And they will be able to change the settings of the smartwatches. So for example, if some of them will change one of the settings, for example, it's class mode, right? Some the older kid did change the class mode, modify the class mode, right? So all of you family members will receive notification that the older kid did change exact this feature, class mode, and you will receive notification. You will know who did change and what exact feature was changed, right? So that's so cool that it's connected to everybody, and everybody can see and receive exact notification and exact messages. That means not just one person of the family members can track the kids' information, but whole of the family can track exact this information of the child. That's cool and nice. For example, for other people like grandparents or relatives, you can give just basic permission, which gives them chat, call, view location. So that means they can just do the chat, call to the kid and check the location of the child. But they will not be able to manage the apps features and all of those. So they cannot change some settings. This is cool and nice, but it's, guys, always up to you what kind of permission you would like to give to those people who are around you. I'm no one to tell you, I'm just introducing you the features of the smartwatches. And now we're moving to the next one feature, and this is, guys, the watch contact list. And also cool and nice feature. You can think, okay, just watch contact list, but it's not work like this. By editing people to the watch contact list, you're automatically giving them permission to call your child smartwatches. If there is unknown phone number will call to your child smartwatches, this unknown phone number will be automatically rejected. So that means the child will never ever know that somebody just called to him. But you and those people who bound to the smartwatches, they will receive notification. They will open it and see exact this phone number just called to my kid. And you can take this phone number, you can call back and ask, who are you, what did you want from my kid? By unknown phone number, I mean that number that not exist here in the watch contact list. So that phone number automatically becoming unknown. And you can call back, ask, who are you, what did you want from my child? And maybe there is child friend, right? And by this way, you can add this phone number to the watch contact list. And next time, this number can easily call to your child smartwatches. So here we have the SIM card inside of the smartwatches, and let me show you in my example, okay, how it will look like and the real case, how it works. So we go to exact this kid. This kid is kid. This one. This kid is kid, right? This kid is kid. To prove you, we have kid here. I'm gonna video call to the kid. Okay, we're receiving the video call, right? So let me cancel it, and we're gonna go to the watch contact, and this is my phone number. I will delete it, guys, that you can see there is just mom, right? We go to the reject unknown calls, and if you can see, this feature is turning on. I will turn off this feature, guys, right now. As you can see, this feature is turning on, or turning off, sorry. I'm gonna call, number is 6664, so you can see. As you can see, right now I can receive the phone call, and this is unknown phone call to the smartwatches. As you can see, we can see the phone number, but we don't know who is there. I'm gonna cancel it, and I'm gonna turn on this feature. Okay, it's turning on, and I'm gonna call again.
The number you have dialed is busy. Please try again later.
As you can see, I cannot call to the smartwatches when it's turning off. Okay, one more time. Turn off. I'm calling. Same phone number, as you can see on the top, 6664. And I'm receiving the phone call. I'm canceling it. I'm on. I'm calling. And unavailable. So, and maybe in 1 minute, sometime in 5 minutes, you will receive notification here that this phone number just called to your child smartwatches. So that's my phone number, for example. I'm taking this phone number, I'm calling back and asking, who are you, what did you want from my kid? Then suddenly I understand that I know this person and I want to add this person to the watch contact list. I'm going here, for example, add contact. And we're going to add as custom name, for example, Bobo. Bobo. Confirm. Save. So now let's go back and we can see that watch contact list exists Bobo, right? And we can come back here, watch contact, reject unknown calls. We can see the Bobo, it's not unknown phone number. Same phone number, calling one more time. And what we can see, we're receiving the phone number from Bobo, and this reject unknown calls still working, as you can see, guys, right? Its feature is turning on, we can turn off. So we can call easily. I will cancel it. I will go to the watch contact list and I will go to the Bobo and I will delete the Bobo. And I will just simply call to the smartwatches and it will not pass. Because this is phone number for the smartwatches is unknown right now. So that's the way how the reject unknown phone calls works. And as you can see, you really can protect your kid from the phone scams, from the harmful people, stranger people, whatever, you know. and you will receive notification. You can see what exact phone number just did call to your child, and by this way you can simply call back, ask for you, as I said, what did you want, and then you can make your move. If you don't know this person, you can simply leave it like this. You will always see who did call to your child, and you will receive notification. And as I said, not just you, but also those members who bound and has the permission to the smartwatches. So maybe you are busy, you cannot time to check this information, but somebody else, like some other family member, they have a time and they can see and they can track this information. Okay guys, so let's move on to the next feature of the smartwatches, and let's go back to our Z7 smartwatches. Let's go to the, let's swap it back to this one smartwatches, and let's go to the class mode. So what is class mode? Let's first set it up. As you can see, time 16:32. So we're gonna go and set up 16:33, 16:35. For 2 minutes, we're gonna set up the class mode. As you can see, I'm able to use all of the apps. The apps is available for me, right? As you can see, this side of the app. Let's wait until 33 and see what's gonna happen. Okay, still 32, guys. You can see the time here. Let's wait until 33 and let's see. Let me like just touch it a little bit. Let's wait. Come on, 33. Why is so long time? It's going. Should be faster, right? Should be faster. Okay, 33, guys. And what we can see now, that we are in the class mode, right? So as you can see, the apps is unavailable for us. Just the regular phone calls is available for us. So there is just contact list will be available for the child during the class mode. So what is the class mode? Class mode is during the class mode time, your kid will be, as you can see, unavailable to use the smartwatches features, like all of them. Just one feature available, regular phone calls. Even the video call is unavailable for the kid to make. The messages, the child will not receive any of notification, any messages, any call, or any video calls. So just one feature, as I said, the regular phone calls will be available for a kid because there could be some situation happen that the kid needs to have a call, right? And with this mode, the kid can be more focusing on the studies, right? So you can be sure that your child doesn't use smartwatches during the class time and the kid's studying. You can set up as many classes as you would like to, up to, I don't know, 100 maybe. You can set up every day or days you want to repeat. So let me just show you how it will be look like. So this is, we for example have 3 classes and repeats like every day from Monday, Friday. So you just set the time and that's all actually. Set the time, set the class, and they will be repeats by it. You don't need to turn on, turn off. It will be works automatically, as I said. As you can see, we still have here the rabbit. That means we are in the class mode. So let's wait until 35 and let's wait until the end of the class mode, and we can see. We did it. We just set the time and that's all. They will be work automatically. Let's wait and look, okay? 34. Come on, 35. Should be somewhere close. Come. I just want to see that you can see. I just want to show you that you will be able to see. Okay, 35. And as you can see, guys, we went to the normal mode and all of the features, all of the apps is available for us. So that's the way how the class mode working. And you can set up this class mode, or you maybe don't want to set up this class mode, but I can show you how you can track if your kid using the smartwatches during the class. For example, you didn't set up the class mode, just let your kid be like this, right? And then you can check it. So how you can check it, we go here, we go to the watch health management. And here we have a 24 hours, 24 columns, right, of hours. This is daily. We can see what the most app your kid using. This is about this. This is the weekly. You can see the information. So let's go daily, 24 columns. So for example, your child has a class from 9 to 10 a.m., right? 45 minutes class, 15 minutes break. Let's go and find here 6 hours, 7, 8, 9. So here, for example, right? If your child using the smartwatches more than 15 minutes from 9 to 10, that means your child using the smartwatches during the class time. And next time, sorry guys. Oh my God, bless me. Thank you so much. And next time you can just simply set up the class time, and the kid will be unavailable to use the smartwatch. As you can see, all of those can see here, right? So maybe you cannot see exact the time your kid using, for example, like here, right? But here you can see the 30 minutes. And for example, if it will be half, you can understand there is 15 minutes and still fine. But if you the column will come close to 30 minutes, for example, that means your child using the smartwatches during the class time. Maybe like pictures or something like this, you know, or chatting with somebody, and you can see what exact app your kid did use, right? And that's actually it. And you can next time just set up the class mode, and the kid will be unavailable to use all of those features. Let's go on, guys. Let's go on to the next low power mode. As you can see, now we have 48% of the battery of the smartwatches, and it will be last for 10 hours. In the low power mode, it will be last 42 hours. That's 4 times more than in normal mode. And let's set up the low power mode. Confirm. So now we are in the low power mode, and we will be last for 42 hours. As you can see, the low power mode little bit look like the class mode, right? Actually, the child will see no difference between class mode and low power mode, but for you there is a difference. During the class mode, you still available to track all of the kid information, such as BPM, heart rate, body temperature, blood oxygen, fitness. All of those will be available for you to track. During the low power mode, just 2 main features will be available for you. This is regular phone calls and location tracking. So that means the house, the fitness, all of the other apps will be unavailable for you to use to track. But the main feature, the main apps is still will be available for you to use, such as BPM, or such as phone calls and location tracking, guys. It will be always available for you. Let's get a chair. So, yes, guys. Okay, let's go on to, okay, let's power mode, right? So now we're in the low power mode. Also in the settings, we can set up threshold battery level. Below this percentage, the smartwatches will be automatically go to the low power mode. For example, we'll set 20%, and you see now we're normal mode because the smartwatches has 48% of the battery. I will set below 40% and still normal, but if I will set below 50%, we'll go to the low power mode because smartwatches is below 50%. So we can just leave like 10-20% and that's fine. Now, app disable. You can disable some apps that you don't want to, for example, camera. Okay, you can see we turn it off, no limit. So let's see how it will be look like. So add, for example, let me change here. Camera. As you can see, camera is unavailable right now. You see the color of the camera. I will go and turn on with no limit. So now I'm able to use the camera and able to make a picture. For example, I will go out from the camera and I will set restriction use, and it's unavailable for me right now to use. So as you can see, that's the way how you can use it. And time limit, you can just time limit for 60 minutes. You can use, for example, this per day. You can make it, as I said, you can set up all up to you how you want and how you would like to see the features of the smartwatches. Let's go on. Chat management is also about the chat, like chat features like no limit, or you can give some limit to the chat, and all of this, like custom time the using. That's all of the change. App center. So let me tell you what exact app available for you. The exact app is storage, health, race, funnycam, chat, album, theme, level, shake, steps, virtual me, AI scanner, sport, camera, alarm clock, stopwatch, add friends, messages, secret cam, bin code. That's the app available for you to use. You cannot download any other apps such as TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, or gaming apps. Those apps is unavailable. Why it's unavailable? Because this is the idea of these smartwatches. We don't want to see how the kids will be spend time in the smartwatches using games or something like this. We want to see the kid being active and have a lot of fun, enjoy the childhood. That's why we, instead of those apps, we're creating some other apps that making kids more active. We're trying to push kids outside to be more active and fun. For example, like we have the race app that the kid can compete with the smartwatches and then gain the points. We have the AI avatar that the kid can dress up this avatar that will help to the kid gain more points. For this is like limited time wearing dresses, you know. For example, the sneakers you can wear just for 1 or 2 exercise. So, and with this exercise you will receive the double points, and with those double points you can gain level, you know, and you can receive the money, like coins and all of those. So let's go on, guys. Let's go on. And here what we have else is the health. Let's go to the health app. So what we can see: body temperature, heart rate, mood, and blood oxygen. For body temperature and heart rate will be available last 7 days information. So you will be see the real-time tracking, and there will be available last 7 days of historical tracking. For the location tracking, it's 14 days. For body temperature, heart rate is 7 days, and for mood, there is like a year, I think. And for blood oxygen, just real-time information. So let's go, for example, body temperature. As you can see, this is today. We can swap it the day before yesterday, and the last day is 0804. And since we don't have any data, what you can see here, you will see the here the graph, the dots, right? And you can understand what the temperature of your kid. The green is normal, the red is may have a fever. Here you can read all about this. The body temperature will be updates every 10 minutes. And in the settings, you can set up notify your kid and notify parents if the high body temperature is detected. So your child will receive notification when the kid have a fever, and at the same time, you parents and bond members will receive the notification that the kid have May fever, and you can quick call to your child, ask how do you feel, what's going on, because maybe kid really have a fever and it's time to go home or something like this. Same for the heart rate. So here you will see the heart rate. Heart rate updates every 4 minutes, and also same stuff that you will be able to track last 6 days, right? 7 days. This is information about the heart rate, and heart rate will be update every 4 minutes. And in the settings, you can set up high heart rate and remind threshold. So what does it mean? That means that if you set the high heart rate and remind threshold, we set it, for example, 150, right? So below this percentage, remind threshold 150. If your kid's BPM will be higher than 150, you will receive notification that your kid is BPM higher than 150. And you can quick call to your child, ask what's going on, how are you doing, because there is so many different situations why the BPM could be so high. The kid is active too much, the kid is scared about something, there is emergency situation happening, you know, guys. So it's the best time to give a call to kid and ask what are you doing, how do you feel, right? So with those, it will be available for you to do all of that stuff here in the BPM heart rate. Yes, guys, so you can use it and you can enjoy with this, right? Let's go to the mood now. We can see the mood here. It's no data. We can go and find the day when we've been active. For example, the last days available for you is 1st of January, right? Available for us. Let's go. I remember here we can see the different moods of the kid. Yeah, so here we have a happy, pleasure, good, calm, and not so hot mood. Happy always also will be updated every 10 minutes. Happy. This is the good. This is the mood is calm, and this is not so hot. And let's go to the happy. So, and you can see the ratio of positive emotions of your child, And here will be last 7-day positive emotion trends. As you can see, you will be able to track last 4 days, guys, of the kids' emotions, right? So that's about the mood, and the blood oxygen also will be available for you. The real-time data, you can track it here. You can make some notes here, no records, as you can see, records. And that's about the health, guys. As you can see, there are so many cool features that will be available for you to track, to set up notification, that you will be able to check your kid's mood or kids' health, right? And at the same time, let's go to the fitness. And what we can see in the fitness, we can see the daily activity of the kids. We can go to the settings and we can set up this daily activities by daily goals. 400 calories, for example, burn, 550. Fitness, 80, up to you. You can set up all of those daily goals, and this is the fitness data. And for example, step counts. Achieving the daily target can get 2 points. As you can see, even by achieving the daily goals, one of them, right? The kid can receive the points, and with those points, the kid can rise up the level, as we spoke. The kid can buy some sneakers for themselves and use them. So that's it, actually. That's how it works. Okay. Here we have records about the swimming. So as you can see, the Z7, they are 100% waterproof, so your child can use them deep down the water, up to 20 meters deep, and you should not be worried that they will be broken. The smartwatches will be still work perfectly. They can easily take the water. As you can see, we live stream every day, and the smartwatches every day in the water, and they doesn't afraid of anything. So yeah, you can set up, you can take them to the water, you can do whatever you would like to with them. Like, you can know wherever you would like to. You can go with the salt to the salt water, like to the sea water. The child can swim, right? But after the salt water, it's better to wash them under regular tap water, and that's actually it. And you will be able to use them, right? You can set up here training plans, guys, all of those, like rope skipping every day, all of that. So let's go on to the historical track we spoke about. Last 14 days will be available for you to track the kids' history. So this is, we can see the starting point, this is we can see the ending point. We can zoom in to see the location much more precision. We can swap left to right to track exact location of the child, start ending point. We can zoom in much more clear that we can see what actually is going on here, right? Ooh. And you will be able to track the kid location by this way. Step by step, all of those will be available up to 14 days. 14 last days will be available for you to track. Reject unknown calls, that with what I showed to you, that by adding people to the watch contact list, you automatically giving them permission to call your child's smartwatches. If there is unknown phone number will call to your child's smartwatches, this unknown phone number will be automatically rejected, and yeah, the kid will never ever know that somebody just called to the smartwatches, but at the same time, you and bound members, they will receive the notification about this, that just this phone number just did call to the child, and you can call back, ask for you, what did you want? If there's like, if you know this person, if you trust this person, you can simply add this person to the watch contact list, and next time this person can easily call to your child's smartwatches. But if you still don't know, you can leave it like this, and that's all, actually. That's actually all, right? We're going on to the next one. Oh, sorry. Schedule power on off. Also cool and nice feature, guys. So as you can see right now, we're using the smartwatches, everything is fine. I will try to switch them off, and you can see the bottom is gray, and it shows parents do not allow to watch switch off automatically. So I cannot switch off the smartwatches, but if I will press this button, as you can see, we will change the color of the smartwatches, and now I'm ready to turn them off. Unavailable, available, unavailable, available. So let's me, for example, do this and switch them off. Okay, now the smartwatches is off. I will turn them on, and yeah, as you can see, even the kid doesn't have a permission to switch the smartwatches without you. So you need to give the kid permission. It's cool and nice because why? The child actually need to switch off the smartwatches, right? If the kid will switch off the smartwatches, you will be unavailable to call the kid and track the kid's information. So I think it's cool that you will be able to turn off this feature and the child will be unavailable to switch off the smartwatches. We just turn on the smartwatches, and if we'll press the button, maybe we'll need some longer time because we just turn on the smartwatches. Sometimes it takes like a minute, you know, to understand that. Okay, it's working out and good and great, right? Right. Yeah, so you see? So it's unavailable for a kid to switch off the smartwatches now. And that's not all about the schedule power on off. So right now it's 60:51. We will go to set up 16:52 already. 16:53. Oh, sorry, power off time. 16:53. And 16:55. For 2 minutes, we're gonna switch off the smartwatch. So now, in 1 minute, in a few seconds, I'm gonna swap camera back. Also. Oh, sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. So now we are checking. Like, let's check. It's still 52, guys. Let's wait until 53, and we'll see how it look like. Okay? How it will exactly look like. Still 52. Still 52. Right? Let's take a look. Still okay, 53, guys. You see 53 time, and it's time to switch off the smartwatches. So they doesn't work right now. And in 2 minutes, the smartwatches will be automatically turned on. So why do we need this feature? We can turn off the smartwatches at night to prolong endurance during the day, like to prolong the life of the smartwatches during the daytime, right? For example, you didn't charge them or you just don't want them work at night, right? The second one is you can prolong the battery life at all by turning off every night for 8 hours. This is 1/3 of the day. And let's take example, the battery life is 3 years, and 1/3 of 3 is plus 1 more year, so the battery life will be 4 years. And let's take a look example with like the kid is sleeping and the smartwatches will not disturb the kid from the dream, right? No any notification, no any messages, no any calls, no any like no notification. The child will not be disturbed from the dream, right? And that's how you can use it and can set up. So now is 54, guys. Let's wait until 55. As you can see, the smartwatch is still off, and they will need around 20 seconds to turn on automatically. Okay, so let's wait until 55 and let's see. Okay, so, and I will count for you the seconds, right, that you will be able to see how much exact time they need, right? 54, 54, 54, still 54, 54, come on, where is 55? Should be someone close. 54, 55. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Okay. Sometimes it's 18. No, it depends how I'm counting, right? I did count fast. So now we are on and we are able to use the smartwatches. We can see the high notification, right? All of those. So as you can see, guys, it's all available for us to use. So that's the way how the schedule power on off works, and you can use it up to you what kind of way you would like to use. But as you can see, it's available, this kind of feature. Let's go on to the next one. Find my watch, for example. So we can lock the watch. I have agreed. So the smartwatch is locked right now and it's unavailable to use. We can call to the owner We can play sound. We can stop. Sound test. What is sound test? Ah, it's sound test then. No. The watch plays the alert sound. So the down play. What? Okay, what we have else here? Like to finders, send the message, and by the end we can unlock the smartwatches and use them, right? So let's go on to the to where, guys? Yeah. There is so many cool features that I can show you, but I want to show you the main and coolest feature that I think. Okay, so let's go to the watch settings, and we're gonna go to the emergency call. Also cool and nice feature when the drawing SC on the watch screen, when the watch screen is off, can trigger the emergency call to the admin. So let's take a look. We're drawing letter C, and we are triggering the emergency sauce. Even if the smartwatch is here dark screen, as you can see, guys, I will take them behind on my back. I will draw letter C, and I can show you that it's work, and I will do it one more time. Behind on my back, I'm watching to the camera, I cannot see anything. Okay, it did work again, one more time, and so I'm sure that it's working. Even looking to the camera, I can draw and I can prove you. So right now it wasn't work, right? I can feel it. So it's working because I can feel the vibration. I can understand when I did draw letter C or not. So even behind of your back, the child can draw letter C, and then simply tap on the screen here. They can trigger an emergency call, and emergency call will goes to the admin, and the admin will receive the emergency call, right, guys? Phew. Yeah, that's kind of all feature of the smartwatches. Cheers, guys. That's not all the feature of the smartwatches. I want to tell you the main feature, in my opinion, that I think is one of the best features of the smart watches. So yes, discount. Doszło. 15 guys, we have 15% of discount. So because Easter is coming for you guys, the imoo made the discount. So go to our website and get your smartwatches with cool nice discount of 15%. That's available for Z1 and Z7 smartwatches. Go to website and check the exact price of the smartwatches. Don't forget that there is 15 days of free return with no reason. So if you don't like the smartwatches, like the way they are, it could be okay, because we can understand you. There's somebody like Android, somebody like iOS, right? So two different kind of people, so many people, so many opinions. Maybe you will like it, maybe you will not like it. So you will have an opportunity up to 15 days. Simply ship it back to us. We'll fully refund your money with no question, with no issues, guys. So feel free, and yeah, you can do it. At the same time, there's warranty 2 years all around the Europe. For Spain, special offers 3 years of warranty. And if you fly. If you what? Guys, if you would like to see the product before you buy them, you will have such opportunity. If you will go to the offline store, name is popular. You can see the product, you can touch, you can interact with this product, and then you can decide would you like to have such product or not. So always up to you guys. Feel free to let us know what you think about this. And yeah, welcome and good to see you, right? So let me tell you the idea behind of this smartwatches, because this is cool and nice ideas behind of this smartwatches. The first idea, there's like 3 main ideas of this smartwatches. The first idea is that we want to give to the kids be connected with parents. We want to give a device to kid and parents to be connected. So for example, right now Your kid, this device is designed for kid from 4 to 12, 14 years old. Your kid is growing up, your kid is want to go outside to play, for example, and you starting to think, okay, I need to get my for my child's smartphone because I want to be connected with my kid. I want to know where my kid is. I want to call to my kid. It's okay, of course, we understand you. It should be like this, for sure. It should be like this. It's new era, new generation of the kids. If we didn't have any smartphones during the childhood, that doesn't mean that the kids now shouldn't have, right? You as a parent, you're worried about your child. You want to know where is your kid or if your kid's safe. So the first idea is coming to your head is just buy the smartphone. Maybe not something cool and expensive smartphone, but just regular smartphone, right? But even with the regular smartphone, your kid will be able to go and download maybe TikTok, not today, not tomorrow, but in 1 month, in 1 year, they will do this. And high probability that with all of those apps, gaming, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, the child will be more time spent in those apps, and even during the outgoing time, your kid will be just sitting outside on the bench and scrolling the TikTok and watching with the friends or doing something like this. We don't think, as an IMO, we don't think this is such as healthy. This is such as healthy childhood, and we wish instead of that the kid will be more active. So with these smartwatches, the kid is connected with the parents, right? The main idea is kid is connected. The first idea, kid is connected. You can track the kid's information such as, for example, location tracking, right? And the child is unavailable to switch off this feature, and even you unavailable to switch off this feature, and much more information later on. So your kid is connected to you, is quick access, always difficult to lose, it's difficult to miss the call because the smartwatch is on the wrist and have the vibrating mode, right? So the first is connection. The second one is that the kid will be unavailable to waste the time in the apps, as I said, unhealthy apps, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. So because this apps is unavailable for the kid to use, to download, to play. And even the games, it's also unavailable. We don't want the kid spending time in the smartwatches. Instead of that, we want the kid being active. So that's why we have such apps like Race app that the kid can compete with AI to gain more points, and with those points gain the level up, then receive some sweeties, you know, some stuff like sneaker, some jersey or shoes that they can wear, and they can double the points. Yeah, we have the AI avatar that you can dress up your AI avatar, and there is limited dressing that you can wear. For example, there is sneakers that you can wear just one time, and this one time you will double your point, and with those points you can gain up the level. And again, with these points you can get more clothes and get more points. All of those make it more active and fun, you know. So that's the second idea, make it more Alyssa, hello, hi, how are you? Good to see you. Your birthday is coming, right? Tomorrow should be, oh, let me stretch up a little bit, guys. Oh, so, cheers. The second idea, as I said, to make it more active. The third idea, that you as a parent, you will be able to track a lot of child's data from the smartwatches. No one latest product such as iPhone, for example, will not give you such information than this one simple smartwatches. Guys, don't forget that we have 15% of discount today. This is the Eastern coming, right? So the IMO made the discount of 15% for you. This is limited time discount, so so go to our website to answer question and win discount. So it's actually, you need to do something for this discount. You're so happy that your birthday coming, right? Sounds so cool. So will you go with friends somewhere? Will you make the birthday party? What are you gonna do? What do you have any plans or something? So guys, yeah, go to our website, get answer some question, and get the discount for Z7 and Z1 smartwatches. Don't forget that there is 15% of, 15 days of free return with no reason. So you can simply ship it back to us. We'll fully refund your money, guys. Okay, let's go on. Let's go on to where? This is the third idea, that you as a parent, you will be able to track a lot of information. First is device that always connected you, parents, kid. Second one, that kid will be more active. The kid will not be able to waste the time in TikTok, for example. And the third is that you as a parent, you will be able to track so much data from the smartwatches. And at the same time, you're not spying your kid. You cannot see what your kid doing by turning on the camera. You cannot turn on the microphone to hear what the kid's talking about. You cannot see the kid's picture, or you cannot see the kid's messages. So those aren't available for me, but for you. But there is so much information, data, that we think as an IMO, you as a parent has to know to cut your parental worries, to be more calm, you know. So your data that available for you and kids' privacy is not crossing with each other, so there's win-win side. So you're buying the device for your kid, the device is for a kid, but the features, all of the feature of this device, you're buying to yourself. So as you can see, there's two win sides, guys, of the smartwatches. Correct? Correct. Guys, if you have any questions, just feel free to let us know in the comment section. It's always good and happy to answer to you, to let you find out whatever you would like to know. It's always good to let you know. So let's move on to you as a parent, what kind of benefits you're gonna have, what kind of cool feature you're gonna receive of the smartwatches, right? So first, you as a parent, you will need to go to download the imoo app. You can go to the Apple Store or Google Play and download the imoo app. Look like this. So you are buying the smartwatches, and that's all. No any additional payment, no any subscription, no nothing is no need to pay again, you know. So that means that, yeah, that's actually all. Buying smartwatches and all of those is for free, you know. So you go into the imoo app, you will open it, and you will see something like let me show you, for example. You will see something like this. Binge watch. This is starting page that firstly you will need to binge to the smartwatches. Where the first person who will bound to the smartwatches, all of the smartwatches, they have each bin code. That means everybody else can actually try to bin to the smartwatches. So let me tell you how exactly it works. So your first one, you open the bin code, you open your app, you open the bin code, you're scanning, and you, first one person, you're becoming the admin. And the admin is the boss and the god of the smartwatches. The admin has the whole power of the smartwatches, and the main feature of the admin is the bin request. So that means if somebody else will try to bin to the smartwatches, because here we have a QR code, and you think, okay, come on, everybody else can try to bin to my kids' smartwatches. They can try, but firstly they will send the bin request to the admin. The admin will see exact phone number, exact name, and the admin can approve or deny bin request, and the admin can give different kind of permission to that person. So later we're going to talk about the bound members. Okay, how are you? I'm doing great, thank you so much. Tomorrow, when you're having birthday, I will have the day off, you see. So actually I also will be kind of participate in your birthday party by the day off, you know. So yeah, hope you will enjoy your birthday party, your birthday, yeah. And I will also take in a little bit rest. Thanks for asking, Alice. Thanks for asking. And you are exciting before the birthday, right? For the birthday, we are exciting. So guys, wait, what did I say? You will bound, and then when you will bound, you will see something like this. You will see the chat, location, quick dial, notification, and more. So let's talk step by step about all of those. What is chat? Chat is like regular chatting app that you will be able to chat with your kids. Yes, that's good, Alice. Alyssa, that's great. And you will be able to chat with your kids. If you have few kids, you will be able to chat with them. You can create groups. You can send pictures, videos, voice message, regular message. All of those like regular chatting app will be available for you guys. There's nothing much to talk about it. Itchy nose, guys. I know. Okay. Move on to the quick call. I'm gonna quick call to the smartwatches to the Z7 smartwatches. So now we're calling to the smartwatches how I can answer it. There is a green button here I can press to answer, or I can just lift up the smartwatches. And by this way, I will be automatically answered to the call. And now you can see myself, right? And here you can see the real-time location of the kid. So you will be able to see two features at one screen. Real-time location of the child and the face, right? Here, by swapping bottom, we can swap the you can see, guys, right? It's what we can do. We can swap the camera from front to rear. So you don't need to tell even your kid, please swap the camera. You can do it automatically from your smartwatches. Swap the camera, and the camera will be swapped automatically, as you can see, guys. Swap front, swap rear. So the child can show you surroundings. If you want to see where your kid is, the child can show you surroundings, right? Maybe the kid want to share with you something. So that's not just to call, you know, but that's also for the kid to much more easy use stuff, to take picture of something or to whatever, you know, the kid will be available to use it. So, and then we're moving to main feature of the smartwatches. This is location tracking. Okay, sorry, wrong way. Location tracking, right? So what we can see here, we can see the real time. Have you had the red curry or green curry? Look, I had the green curry when you said to me that day, you remember? And yesterday I went back home and I get green curry again, you know? So yeah, actually green curry is pretty good. I like it. Red curry, I'm not sure if I will like it, but green is really good because there is like so many veggies, you know. There was veggies and chicken. So the green curry is really nice. It's a little bit spicy, but I'm okay right now with the spice a little bit. So yeah, that's fine and cool actually. Yeah, so green curry was really nice and I love it. So let's go to the location. What we're gonna see here. Here we can see the real-time location of the kid. We can update anytime we want to, right? We can swap, for example, we have a few kids. We can swap from one kid to the other one kid, and the smartwatches will be automatically jump to exact kid we want. We can zoom out to see the kid location much more like farther, right? And at the same time, we can go to the historical track and we can see the history of the kids location. So for example, here we have the 2nd of February, nothing, right? Maybe the first one. Oh, the first one we have the history. Yeah, Alyssa, yeah. So the 2nd doesn't have, the 3rd doesn't have, as you can see, the 4th doesn't have, but here the 1st we have some historical tracking of the smartwatches. So we can see the starting point, we can see the ending point of the smartwatches. We can swap left to right to track exact step by step of the kid. As you can see the time changing, we can see exact time. So we can see at 11:28 where exact place the kid's been to, right? What exact spot your child been to, nearby this 4-star hotel, you know? So you can zoom in to see the step by step of your kid and all of those. So for example, you are unavailable to track the real-time location of your child often, right? And you are worried where your kid is. So by the end of the day, you can just simply go open the app, go to the historical track, and you can see the whole historical track of your kid, where your kid been, what exact did your kid do, right? And all exact information you will be able to track of your child. So that's cool and nice that will be available for you to use, to track. And yes, wait guys.你看炉我在哪里？为什么？ Okay, guys, so you're unavailable to track the real-time location of your kid, right? So by the end of the day, you can exactly see where you could been to. Maybe there is some dangerous zone in your city that you would not like your child go to. So you can just simply check by the end of the day where you could exact spot been to, and then you can tell your kid maybe it's not better, do not better to go to this place or that place, right? So that's the way how you can use it, and you will be able to track your child. Not just you, don't forget that not just you, but the family members, they also will be able to track the exact location of your kid. And for example, you want to pick up your child, you just call him and say, stay where you are, and I will come pick up you, and just pick up your kid, right? The kids often go to the summer camps, to the school and way back home, with grandparents, whatever they go to play, you always will know what exact place your kid is and what did your kid do. And for example, your kid lost the key. The kid at 5 p.m. Kid playing, it hands to the pocket. Oh, there is a key. They find out the key. Then the kid coming back, 7 p.m. hands to the key. Can you owe? Can I owe? Oh, oh, like this. Take the watch out. From where? From water? Which exact watches? And then the kid coming home and finding out there is no key. So at 5 p.m. there was a key, at 7 p.m. there wasn't a key, right? So you have a gap of 2 hours, and you can tell your kid, okay, here you have a key, and here you don't have a key. From this way to this way, you lost your key. So go and find your key by this way. And for sure the kid remember exact places they've been to, right? Yes, the water. Of course we can. And now it goes dripping, dripping, you know. Hmm? Ah, working. I have to the screen a little bit, because you know when the screen is wet, it's working. Not that. I mean. Okay, let me take this thing. This. So yeah, everything is working pretty good. So sometimes recently, I don't know why we don't do this, freezing the smartwatches, you know, we put them to the water and we freeze them. Recently we don't do that. So let's go on, guys, to the next feature of the smartwatches. It will be available for you. Sorry. And this is the more, right? So here, oh, sorry. Here, swapping left or right, we can track exact kid we want to. For example, let's stop on this kid and let's see bound members. Let's talk about the bound members. As you can see, admin, just one person. And this is the bound members. So who is the admin and who is the bound members? The admin is the first person who bound to the smartwatches. That person will be automatically become an admin, and the admin has a whole power of the smartwatches. The admin can bound other members, can give other members permission to be into the smartwatches. The admin can yeah, the main feature of the admin, that's if somebody else will try to bin to the smartwatches, they firstly will send the bin request to the admin. And then the admin will decide approve or deny this bin request and what kind of permission to give to those people. So, for example, I'm not the admin. As you can see, I'm a grandpa here. So let's take a look what kind of permission do I have. And I have the basic permission, which give me chat, call, view location. And I have the watch management permission, which give me manage the watch features such as class mode, app management, and data monitoring. And admin only permission is not owned. So what does it mean? That means that I have the same permission that the admin has, but one feature is unavailable for me. This is the bin request. So I cannot give to other people permission to bin to the smartwatches. Just admin available to do this stuff. It's unavailable for me. So yeah, that's cool and nice that just admin will be able to do. So even if I will open here, you can see here we have the add bound members. Here we have a QR code. Let me remind you, I'm not the, this smartphone is not the admin of the smartwatches. I'm not the admin, I'm a grandpa, you remember? So I will take these smartwatches, I will open here the bin code, and I will scan from my phone number. As you can see, bin watch, I will scan bin code. As you can see, we're scanning the bin code right now.
And let's see the phone number I'm gonna send. 222631.
Right? 222631, let's remind. And I'm gonna scan here from the smart, from the, so that you can see. I will do it one more time. Let's swap the camera that you can see. Same phone number as you can see. So even I'm scanning from the phone or from here, you still will send the bin request to the admin. Admin will always receive the bin request, and then the admin will decide what kind of permission to give. Actually, we are admin of these smartwatches, but I tried so many times to bin to these smartwatches, and maybe I can try from the phone. Because I reject myself so many times, that's why I'm unavailable to bin to the smartwatches anymore. Bound members, outbound members. Let's take a look. Maybe I will able to bin one more time. Name. B10. Oh, it's unavailable. As you can see, please don't. So I did try many times. I maybe 20, 30 times. I did try to scan bin code from the smartwatches and send the bin request, and it did. I all the time reject myself to show how it works, and now it's unavailable for me to scan the bin code to try to bin to the smartwatches. Okay, so what we're gonna do, that's what's about bound members. So it's for example, for close family members, you can give the whole permission of the smartwatches. They also will be able to track exact information as available for you to track. To change the settings is good because not just you as an admin will be able to do this, but whole family members, like close family members. For some of them, you can give just permission like basic permission. They will be able to just chat, call, and view location. For example, for grandparents or some relatives, right? You can give just basic permission. They will not be able to change the settings of the smartwatches. Let's go on, guys, to the watch contacts. Also cool and nice feature. As you can see, watch contacts will have just one here. So by adding people to the watch contact list, you automatically giving them permission to call your child's smartwatches. Because if there is unknown phone number will call to your child's smartwatches, this unknown phone number will be automatically rejected. The kid will never ever know that somebody just called to the child's smartwatches, but you will know, ever seen, like you will receive notification, you and those people who has the permission of the smartwatches, the whole permission of the smartwatches. They will receive notification, they will see exact phone number just called to the child, exact time, and all of those will be available for you, you know, and you can call back to this number. You can ask, who are you, what did you want from my kid? And by this way, if you know this person, you can add this person to the watch contact list, and next time this person can easily call to your child. If you don't know, you can just simply leave it like this. It will be not work, you know, the kid will be unavailable to call. So that's it, guys, and let's go like this, and let me show you how it will be look like. Actually, we will take the smartwatches, we'll put them here. We'll take so this is a kid, right? And let me prove you that we are in the right smartwatches. As you can see, I'm calling to the kid. Okay, so right now I will need to help of my smartwatches. We go to the reject unknown calls. As you can see, the feature is turning on right now, and the phone numbers is rejecting. I'm gonna take my smartphone and we go to the 6664, as you can see, guys. And as you can see, I cannot.
The number you have dialed, please try again later.
As you can see, right? What we're gonna do, I'm gonna just switch off it, and we're gonna call again 6664. We did switch off this reject unknown. So as you can see right now, I can easily call to the smartwatches with no issue because I did turn off this feature, and you can see the phone number is unknown phone number, right? So I can easily call. I will cancel it. I will turn on it again. And look, today, 7024, it's 7025 right now. We got the unknown phone number missed, right? So I turn it on, and I'm gonna call one more time, 6664. And as you can see, I'm unavailable to call to the smartwatches one more time. So it's unavailable for me.
The number you have dialed
Is busy. So I cannot call. Okay. So, but I can see my phone number. So, for example, I am the father and I want to call back to this number and ask for you. I'm calling back. It's calling to me. I'm a friend of your kid. My name is Peter, for example. So, oh, okay, Peter, I will add you. So we're gonna go to the phone number and we're gonna go. Okay, this is the Peter, and we go add the Peter. Okay, guys. Peter. Peter, I'm not quite sure how the name of the Peter. Peter should. And now I add myself, right, as a Peter. Reject unknown calls. We have here Peter. We're gonna call Peter one more time. And you see we got the Peter. We got here the Peter, right? We're gonna cancel it. We're gonna go to the watch contact list and we can see the Peter. I will delay the Peter here and I will call one more time. And this will be on unknown phone number and I cannot call.
The number you have dialed is busy. Please try.
So as you can see, guys, how it works and how you can use it. So by this way, you will be able to protect your kid from the phone scams, harmful people, or stranger people, right? And you will always see what exact phone number just did call to your child. You can call back and ask, who are you and what did you want from my kid? So that's the way how you will be able to use, right? Guys, let me remind you that there is 15% of discount because there is Easter coming. So the imoo want to make for you a really cool and nice gift. 15% discount. All you need to do is go to our website and answer a few questions, and then you will be able to receive 15% of discount for the Z7 and Z1 smartwatches. Guys, this is limited time discount, maybe 5 days, maybe 4 days, maybe 3 days. I don't know, to be honest. So don't miss out and get your smartwatches. And don't forget, there is 15 days of free return with no reason. So that means if you bought the smartwatches, something you don't like the way they are, you can simply refund them, simply ship it back to us. We will fully refund your money with no question, with no issue, up to 15 days, guys. And warranty all around the Europe is 2 years. For Spain, we have a special offer. There is 3 years of warranty. And what I would like to say, it's like it's like what? If you would like to see the smartwatches before you buy them, you will have such opportunity if you will go to the offline store. Name is Popular. You can go to that store. You can see the smartwatches. You can touch. You can interact with them. And if you you can ask as many questions as you would like to those people who work in there. You can give your child to play a little bit, then you will understand. If you like, you can buy there, or if you like, you can come back to us and get with discount if the discount will still available here. So don't miss out, guys. Do your move and get the device. Don't forget, you're buying this device not just for your child, but at the same time to yourself, because you will be able to track a lot of kids' data from this such cool and nice device, right? So there's like 2 people getting benefits, the kid and you as a parent. So let's move on to the next feature of the smartwatches, and for this I will bring back the Z7 smartwatches and we are gonna go. So now is the 1729. We're gonna go set the class mode. 1730, 7032. For 2 minutes we're gonna set the class mode. As you can see, there is apps. All the apps is available for us to use. It's 28. Why it's 28 if there is 29, right? So sometimes I don't know, this smartphone work incorrect. What time is it now? 29. So let's wait until 30. I don't know why it's like this is smartphone a little bit late, because maybe old or what. Okay, 30. Okay, you see 29. Here's 30. 30. We went to the class mode, guys. So now the smartwatches are unavailable to use the apps. As you can see, the one feature just available, this is the phone calls. So during the class mode, the child will be able to just give the phone call. The messages, notification will be unavailable for kid to receive. The child can just give the phone call and that's all. And yeah, by this way, your kid can be more focusing on the studies and will not be disturbed by anything. So that's the way how the class mode works. And you can set as many classes as you want. You can set the date repeats, for example, just Monday, or Monday, Tuesday, or Monday, Tuesday, Friday, or even Saturday, Sunday. You can repeat dates, and you don't need to turn on or turn off this feature. It will be works automatically. As you can see, we're turning on, we set it the time, and we are forget about this. Still Rabbit, let's wait until 32, and we'll see how the smartwatches will be automatically go off from this mode. As you can see, still 31. Let's wait until 32, and the smartwatches will be off automatically, guys. 31, right? 31, guys. Come on. $31, guys. 32, and okay, we are off, and now we're ready to use the smartwatches. That's the way how it works, and that's the way how you can use it. So for example, the kid having class, you can set up the class mode time and the kid will be unavailable to use the smartwatches. Or maybe you don't want to do this and you can just let your kid use the smartwatches the way they are, right? You will be able to track if your kid using smartwatches during the class time. Here we have watch health management. Here we have 24 hours columns, right? And you will be able to see all the columns by hourly. So for example, your child have a class from, let's count from 11 to 12 a.m. okay? So the 45 minutes class, 15 minutes break. And as you can see here, what we can see here, we have here the 11 and we have here 12, right? So if in this column the kid will use the smartwatches more than this 15 minutes, here is 15 minutes, the half of 30, 15 minutes. If your child will use, for example, like close to 30, close to here, that means your kid using the smartwatches during the real class time, right? So next time you can just simply set up the class mode. So for example, here it will be like this. The kid will be just able to use 15 minutes and that's all. All the rest, they will not be used. So by this way, you can be sure that your kid is studying hard and not playing the smartwatches during the class mode time, not chatting with somebody or all of those stuff. So let's go on to the app center and let me tell you what exact app available. As I told you, we don't have apps such as TikTok, Instagram, or gaming apps. We don't want to see the kids how they're spending time there playing games, okay? So what we have here, we have a storage, health, race, funny cam, chat, album, theme, level, shake, steps, virtual me, AI scanner, sports, camera, alarm clock, stopwatch, add friends, messages, sticker cam, bin code. That's all actually. In some updates, in the future updates, we're gonna have more like, I think, the music player, something like this. But that's the maximum what your kid will have, I think, of the gaming apps. Let's go on to the next one, and this is the house. Cool and nice that you will be also able to track the kid health. As you can see here, body temperature, heart rate, mood, and blood oxygen. For body temperature and heart rate, you will be able to track last 7 days of the history. You will be able to see the real time and last of 7 days. For the mood, you will be able to track even the year of the kid mood. And the blood oxygen, you will be able to track just real-time blood oxygen. So let's go and see what exactly we have features here. Here, as you can see, the smart, we don't have any data for now because we didn't use smartwatches for last 2 weeks, I think. We didn't take them out. Here, it will be update every 10 minutes. The body temperature will be update every 10 minutes, and you can see normal is a green, and may have a fever is a red. And here is all about the body temperature you can read. In the settings, you can go and set up high heart rate, notify your kid and notify parents if the high body temperature is detected. So that means you, your kid, and parents and bound members, they will receive the notification of it that the kid's BPM or the kid's body temperature is high or may have a fever, and you can call to your kid, right? Let's go on to the BPM heart rate. Same for the BPM heart rate. Here you will see the real-time graph, like chart of the BPM heart rate, and the BPM heart rate will be updated every 4 minutes, guys. Same information for the BPM heart rate, how to use different age, different BPM heart rate, as you can see here. And in the settings, you can set up high heart rate and remind stress holder. So as you can see, we set it up, remind stress holder from 100 to 150, right? So for example, 150 and high heart rate. So if the kid's BPM will be higher than 150, you will receive notification to your smartphone that your kid BPM right now is higher than 150. And I think it's the best time to call your child, ask what are you doing, how do you feel, because there's so many different situations why the BPM could be high, because the kid is active too much, or the kid is scared about something, or the emergency situation happened. So you always will be notified by that, and you always can make your move. Yep, guys. Let's go on to the mood. And the mood, as you can see, will be available for you a lot of historical tracking. So here we're tracking let's track the 14th of March. We can see the happy, pleasure, good, calm, and not so hot mood. The pleasure look like this, as you can see. The mood will be updated every 10 minutes also. The mood good, the mood calm, the mood not so hot, the mood is pleasure. And you can see ratio of positive emotion of your kid, the children's, and this is positive emotion trend of the last 7 days. So, and blood oxygen, just real-time data of the blood oxygen. This is about the blood oxygen you can read and all of that information. Let's go to the fitness, and what we can see, daily activity here. We can see the step counts, we can see the calories burned, and we can see the exercise time did. All of those will show in these simple circles. In the settings, you can set it up, the daily goals up to you. The calories burned, you can set up to you, for example, the 550, the fitness time, the step counts, right? Fitness data, you can also set it up here. The gender, date of birth, grade, height, weight, all of those you can set up here. The records, your kid can swim, and you will be able to see the BPM of your kid, the duration time, the distance your kid swam. All of those will be available for you with Z7 smartwatches. Z7 smartwatches is 100% waterproof, guys, so your child can use these smartwatches even during the swimming lesson, and you still will be able to track the kids' data. So for example, you can see your kid swimming, you see the BPM getting high, you see, okay, time for rest. Resting, BPM getting lower, second round. Let's go. By this way, you can see when your kid need to rest, what exact exercise, the distance your kid swam, for example. All of those will be available with Z7. And don't forget that we have 15% discount for the Z7 and Z1 smartwatches, guys, right now, because it's Eastern, the imoo prepared for you the discount. All you need to do is go to our website and answer a few questions, and then you will be able to get the discount. And don't forget that there is 15 days of free return with no reason. So that means if you don't like the smartwatches, you can simply ship it back to us. We'll fully refund your money, guys. So take your time and enjoy it. Here we have the training plan. You can just remind your kid to make a training and all of those. Let's move to the historical track. The last 14 days will be available for you to track, as you know. Here we have some information, some data. Here we have the green bottom is starting point, the red bottom is ending point. We can swap left to right to track exact the kid's location. We can zoom in to see the location much more precision, and we can see step by step of the kid, as you can see, guys. It will be works like this. And the last 14 days will be available for you. So sometimes you're unavailable to track the real-time data of your kid, you may be busy. So by the end of the day, you can see the whole map of your kid locations has been to, right? And you can then make your move, right? Go on to the reject unknown calls, guys. As I said, here you will receive all the rejected calls. So what is rejected calls? By editing people to the watch contact list, you automatically giving them permission to call your child smartwatches. If there is unknown phone number will call to your child smartwatches, this unknown phone number will be automatically rejected. The child will never ever know that somebody just called to the smartwatches, but you and those people who bound to the smartwatches and has a permission, they will receive exact information, they will see exact phone number, they will see all exact information about this, and by the end you can just simply call them back, call back to this number and ask for you, what did you want from my kid? And if you know this person, you can simply add this person to the watch contact list, and next time this person can easily call to your child smartwatches. That's the way it is, how it works, and you will be able to protect your kid phone scams, stranger people, harmful people, whatever, you know. Let's go to the schedule power on off. Also cool and nice feature, guys. So for example, I'm a kid, I will try to switch off the smartwatches, and as you can see the bottom is gray, and if I will try, that will say parents do not allow the watch to switch off automatically. So I cannot, but if I will press this button, you will see how the color here will be changed. As you can see now is red, right? So if I will switch it off, it will be gray. Gray is unavailable, red is available, unavailable, available. So let me take a green, and as you can see, I'm switching off the smartwatch. So the kid even will not have ability to switch off the smartwatches without your permission. So as I said, you are the god and the boss of the smartwatches, and you can change all of the settings. You have much more power than your kid has. This is designed, the feature designed for you. Device for a kid, all of the feature is for you guys, that you will be able to use to protect your kid, to track your kid information. If you have a parental worries, you will be able with this smartwatches cut your parental worries and worry less, right? In the future, worry less, because you will be able to see a lot of data of your kid. So right now we are able to switch the smartwatches off, right? Let me, okay, unavailable, available, unavailable is see gray, and we cannot switch off the smartwatch. That's not all, actually. The schedule power on off works like this. We have a time, what the time is right now, 17:42. We'll go to power off time, 17:43. Okay, it's 43 already, 44, 17:40, 44, 46. For 2 minutes, we're gonna set save, confirm. So let's wait 1 minute, guys, and in 1 minute the smartwatches will be automatically switched off. And set a time 44 switch off, and power on time is 42. For 2 minutes the smartwatches will be off. So let's wait and look. It's still 43, right, guys? Let's wait until 44, that you will be able to see on your own eyes how it works, right? Not touching anything, don't do anything, just touching the screen to do not go to the dark mode, that you will be able to see. I'm not quite sure if you will even able to see the time when it changes, because the smartwatches will be switched off so fast, guys. So let's wait. 17:43. It's now 43 still. Okay, 44, and we see how the smartwatches is off now. We are unavailable to use them. The smartwatches is off. So why we need this feature? We need this feature to prolong the battery endurance during the day, right? By turning off them at night, we can prolong the battery life during the day. And by turning off them at night, we can prolong the battery life at all. So what I mean? So for example, we will turn off them every night for 8 hours, right? So by this way, you will be, this is 1/3 of the day. So for example, the battery life is 3 years. By turning it off at night, so that means they will not work, you can prolong the battery life at least for 1 more year. So it's cool and nice. And you also will be able to you can be sure that your kid will be not disturbed from the dream. No notification, no messages, no calls, no, I don't know, whatever, you know, no notification to the kid's smartwatches. The kid can sleep well, and by set time 11 p.m. switch off, 7 a.m. switch on, and that's all. The smartwatch, the kid waking up, the smartwatch is working. That's perfect and nice. So let's see, it's 45, the smartwatch is still off. Let's wait. They need around 20 seconds to turn on, right? Let's wait until 46, guys, and I'm gonna count for you It's still 45 here. Let's wait until 46 and I'm gonna count for you the time that you can see how much seconds they need to turn on, okay? So let's take a look. So let's go 45. 45. 45 guys still. 46. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Okay, guys, as you can see, we are turning on the smartwatches. They are turning on automatically, and now we are able to use all the feature of the smartwatch. So as you can see, you can schedule power on off, and you can be sure that your kid is sleeping well and nothing is disturbing your kid, and by this way you are prolong the battery life during the day and at all, right guys? So, and let's talk about the Find My Watch. We can lock the watch anytime we want to. I have understand. So now the smartwatch is gonna be locked. We can play sound of the smartwatches. Yeah, we can send the messages. Stop. We can send the message to the finder. Save. Message left by the owner. Hello, it seems I lost my watch. Could you please contact me? Thank you so much. Contact owner. There's no SIM card. Okay, so Wi-Fi unlock. We just unlock the smartwatches back. And one of the cool features that I would like to share with you guys, this is the emergency call. So by drawing a letter C when the screen is off, it will be trigger an emergency call. So right now the screen is off, as you can see guys, and I will draw letter C, and you can see how we just triggered the emergency call. Even the screen is off, right? I'm taking the smartwatches behind on my back. I will draw letter C, and I will show you that I did draw letter C, right? It worked, right? One more time. Screen off, behind on my back, and it still work again. Even right now I'm looking to the camera, I cannot see myself. I can feel that I did draw letter C. One more time, again. So it's working because I can feel the vibration actually, guys. Yeah, so I did draw letter C, vibration, I can understand. But then by typing on the bottom of the screen, I can trigger the emergency call here. Whatever, you just tap on the bottom on the screen, you know, it will be trigger the emergency call. So that's the way, and then the admin will receive the call and you can speak to kid, right? So that's the way how emergency call work in some emergency situation. Hope you will never need such emergency situation in your life. You will never need this emergency call, but who knows, maybe somehow it could be safe. So guys, this is my opinion, the best features of the smartwatches. There's more and more we could talk about, but it's already time going to the end of the live stream. We maybe have 5, 6, 7 minutes more. I just want to remind you guys that don't forget that we have 15% of discount. There's Eastern coming. There is Eastern discount for you guys. All you need to do, go to our website and get your discount for yourself. Simple question you need to answer, and then you will be able to get discount for Z7 and Z1 smartwatches for you guys. This is limited time discount, so nobody knows how long it's gonna be last. The first one. The second one, even after the purchasing with the discount, you still have 15 days of free return with no reason. That means if you bought the smartwatch is something you don't like the way they are, the way they work or whatever, you can simply ship it back to us. We will fully refund your money with no question, with no issue. As I said, we understand you guys, we respect you guys. So somebody like the product, somebody doesn't like the product, it's fine, it's okay. And yes, what else? There is warranty 2 years all around the Europe. For Spain there is 3 years of warranty. There is up to 7 days delivery because the smartwatch is already in Europe. And if you would like to see the smartwatches before you buy them, you will have such opportunity if you will go to the offline store name is Popular. You can see this product, you can touch this product, you can interact with this product, and then you can decide would you like to have it or not. And if you, for example, would like to have it, you can come back to us. If we will still have the discount, you can get the smartwatches with discount here. If you want, you can buy there, guys. So it's always up to you, right, what you want to get. So yes, and feel free to ask any question if you are still here, if you have any questions or not. So let me show you the colors of the smartwatches here, for example, we're having, right? So here is the colors of the smartwatches. Let me move. We have a pink, we have a blue, we have a yellow. Oh, sorry, what yellow? We have the green, pink, and blue color. So for Z7, this is kind of, yeah, you cannot see, but this is green. We have green screen. This is a green color. This is the pink, really cool and nice, the Z1 smartwatches. We have Z7 smartwatches here, blue and pink, as you can see here. Just two colors available. There is like limited edition of the Z7, I heard. There's still no yet to the European market, but I think it's available to the Singapore. I'm not quite sure if it's still available or not. So yeah, guys. And don't forget that this device is not just for the child. At the same time, this device is for you as a parent, that you will be able to track a lot of data, you will be able to see a lot of information of your kid. And there is like three main ideas behind of this device. The first is that device, you are connected with your kid, you can call, video call, check the location. So the main feature of this device is like phone, you know, working well. Then the second idea behind of this device, that is such app like TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Netflix, or some gaming apps is unavailable to download. So that means the kid will be less time spending the smartwatches. So that's the idea. We don't want to see how the kid spending time in the smartwatches, playing games, watching videos. We think this is kind of unhealthy for the kid to do like this. So that's why those apps is unavailable. Instead of those apps, we have other apps such as a race app that the kid can compete with smartwatches, with AI, and gain the points. So this is the second idea. And the third idea of these smartwatches is that you as a parents, you will be able to track a lot of kids' data from these smartwatches. There's no one latest product will give you such information than this one simple product. So as I said, you will not be able to spy your kid, like turn on the camera to see what your kid doing. You will not able to turn on the microphone to hear what your kid's talking about. You will not able to see the picture, or you will not be able to see the messages. But you still will be available to track a lot of kids' data from the smartwatches. And there is good because the kids still have a privacy and you have a lot of information to track. And this is not crossing with each other. So there is a win-win side for both of you people. So you buying the device for your kid, but at the same time you buying the features of this device for yourself, to you, and not just one person but whole the family members. You buying for them, they will be able to track this information. So guys, don't forget 15% discount. Go to our website, answer the question. This is the limited time discount. Don't forget 15 days of free return, and don't forget that with these smartwatches you can make your hippie. You can make your kid a little bit happy and more active. Why I'm talking like this, because this is Chinese brand. We are in China right now, and I can see the kids here. The kids here, they doesn't have a smartphone. We have the over 50 million users in the imoo product, and the kids doesn't have the smartphone here. So the kids using the smartwatches, and maybe like 85% of the kid they having smartwatches. Maybe 1% of the kid they having smartphone. I'm talking the kid from 4 to 12 years old. And I can see really that the kids are active, having fun, playing, you know, enjoying the childhood, like we did enjoy the childhood in our childhood when we didn't have any smartwatches or smartphones. So yeah, the kids is active, happy, and playing, and they are connected. The parents more calm less because parents worried less because they able to track a lot of information, protect kids from the phone scams, and all of those. So yeah, guys, we're doing live stream wrestling every day for 2 hours from this time we started. And if you have any questions to us, you can come, feel free to the live stream. If you are owner of the Z7 smartwatch or Z1 smartwatches and you have any issue, welcome, come here, ask question. We will help you as much as we can, you know. Of course, there is like customer support for this, but even if you cannot find out, you can come to us. We'll try to help you as much as possible. Your question, feedbacks, your suggestion, whatever you will have to, whatever you have, you can leave it for us. We're always good and open to any feedbacks, even if it's good or it's not good feedback. You know, we are open, we are showroom, and we want that people can see the truth behind of the smartwatches. So yeah, feel free, guys, feel free. Feel free for question, feel free for issues. Yeah, and as you can see, we have two colors for Z7, that's pink and blue. For Z1 is pink and green color. And the price right now is really sweet with the discount, guys. So go to website and get 15% of the discount for the Z7 and Z1 smartwatches. At the same time, 15 days of free return with no reason. Fully refund your money. 2 years warranty all around the Europe, 3 years for Spain, and delivery up to 7 days will be delivered door to door, guys. So you no need to worry about this. Yeah, and everyday live stream here every day for you guys, so feel free to come to us. We are about to the end of the live stream. So yeah, tomorrow I will be unavailable here, so somebody else will be also here, and you can ask this question to those people. They are also cool and nice. They will be answering all of your question and get all of your information, right, guys? So yeah, the discount gonna be last around the guys 5 days, I think, because last time it last like something around 5 days. So now it's Eastern discount. I think the discount gonna be something around 4 days. So you will still have a time to think about it. Okay. Thank you for coming, guys, today. It was good to see you. Bye bye, everybody.